The World Economic Forum 2023 at Davos wants to push their agenda called the new system. But will it be for the better or for the sinister world control? Here are the 7 creepiest and dystopian things pushed by the World Economic Forum. Kindly hit the like button and share this very timely message to all. Stay tuned, friends. This one is called the impending transhumanism. Powerful leaders across the globe gathers at the World Economic Forum 2023 at Davos in Switzerland, in the highest town of Europe. Believe it or not, they want more control of the people. WEF is aggressively blowing the trumpet in Davos. The future is being built by us.
Let's also be clear. The future is not just happening. The future is built by us. By a powerful community as you here in this room.
Vatican Task Force says millions risk hunger problems during pandemic, calls for creative solidarity to solve global problems. Pope Francis says he asks us to prepare the future, not prepare for the future. That is prepare and anticipate it. As Laudato Si reminds us, it is time for a deep and global conversion, a subtle but deceptive introduction to prepare the world for the mark of the beast. A mandatory day to give the world space to breathe and recover. It is called Green Sabbath Sunday. As we face 2030, they want to rule the world, and they will push the creepiest and most dystopian ways to achieve their agenda. Here are some of them. Number 1, mind control using sound waves. The World Economic Forum, one of the most powerful elite organizations in the world, recently discussed the emergence of remote mind control technology, and it admits that it could be used to turn humans into mind-controlled slaves. University of Oxford professor Antoine Jerusalem describes the technology and the issues related to it. It can be used in treating some diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, as well as traumatic brain injuries. The truth is that we still don't know how the process works. And if you do not know how it works, you don't know how much is too much when it comes to sound waves and brain control. I can see the day coming where a scientist will be able to control what a person sees in their mind's eye by sending the right waves to the right place in their brain. This technology is not without the risk of misuse. It could be a revolutionary health technology for the sick, or a perfect controlling tool to control the weak. This time though, the control is literal. The WEF says that this technology should be under the control of the global elite. Does that comfort you? Will they push this for absolute control? The answer is yes. Number 2, pills that contain microchips. This sounds like a far-fetched conspiracy, but now we see that it's not.
Again, maybe I will use an example. I think it's fascinating what's happening in this field right now. I mean, FDA approved the first electronic pill, if I can call it like that. So it is basically biological chip that it is in the tablet. And once you take the tablet and dissolves into your stomach, sends a signal that you took the tablet. So imagine the applications of that, compliance.
As Borla himself said, imagine the compliance. This kind of technology could easily open the door to all kinds of nefarious applications, since the C-19 put Pfizer in a position of power never seen before by a pharmaceutical company. A new system is coming. Inside the Davos Summit 2023, January 16 this year. New system for energy, climate, and nature is what they are proposing rapidly. Politicians, corporate giants, philanthropists, and all manner of elite monstrosities. What is the other word for philanthropies? Answer: benefactors. Great Controversy says, even now, Satan is at work through spiritualism. Satan appears as a benefactor of the race and professing to present a new and more exalted system of religious faith working as a destroyer. Number 3. Tracking your clothes. The WEF wants to control your clothes, and they made a video about it. Using the environment as an excuse, as usual, the WEF announced the coming of clothing laced with digital passports that can be traced at all times, backed by Microsoft, of course. These garments will apparently flood the market by 2025. New York startup Eon says it can answer all those questions. Major fashion brands are currently uploading data about their products to Eon's connected product platforms and an Internet of Things IoT solution that tracks fashion items through their life cycle. The platform gives each new fashion item a digital birth certificate, which includes information about where and when it was made. And since clothing is vital, it could be another powerful entering wedge for world control. Number 4. Smartphones will be in your body by 2030. At the 2022 Davos meeting, Nokia CEO Pekka Lundmark claimed that by 2030, smartphones will be implanted directly into the body. This would coincide with the coming of 6G technology, which is expected to be launched by the end of the decade. For years, the WEF site has been documenting the elite's incessant push for transhumanism, which is the merging of humans with machines. They are looking to accelerate this transition by making things people cannot live without, such as smartphones, available in transhumanist form. By 2030, smartphones will become a thing of the past, and there will be advanced technology like embedded chips in our bodies. Also, there will be significant growth for AR/VR headsets in the coming years. However, Lundmark didn't specify which device will replace the smartphones. Elon Musk's Neuralink already started working on the embedded chips as the company released a video last year. They seem to be very eager to put inside our bodies. For what reason? For absolute control. Number 5. You will own nothing and be happy. The World Economic Forum has presented their plan for our planet's long-term sustainability. You will literally own nothing. You won't own a vehicle. You will not own a house. There will be no privacy for you. You will be stripped of dignity and self-respect. But you will have lots of green energy and you will never be happier. The New World Order would like to put everyone in these bunkers, all in the name of sustainability. Only the super rich and the powerful will live in mansions with private jets and fly around the world in private fossil fuel burning jets. If the proponents of the New World Order have their way and their proposals are enforced, we will all be living this way by 2030, if not sooner. In the past, the Vatican has sent representatives of the Church to the World Economic Forum. Every year, in recent years, Cardinal Peter Turkson or Cardinal Michael Czerny and once even Cardinal Secretary of State Pietro Parolin were present to the WEF Davos. But this year, the Vatican did not send any representative. This year, for the first time, the Vatican has not sent any official representatives or cardinals to the event because Pope Francis, in one of his most recent message, everything has been said, now act. One of the strongest supporters of WEF, King Charles, echoes what Pope Francis says. Time has quite literally ran out.
Because time has quite literally run out.
Number 6. Praising massive lockdowns. In 2020 and 2021, cities around the world were subjected to massive and drastic lockdowns, causing job losses, suicide, drug overdoses, isolation, mental health issues, domestic abuse, bankruptcies, and homelessness. During this horrific period, children could not attend school for months and were essentially barred from interacting with other children. A slew of small and medium businesses were destroyed, while large corporations thrive. Despite of all this, the WEF could not hide its love of drastic life-destroying lockdowns. In fact, it released a video surrealistically called "Lockdowns Are Quietly Improving Cities Around the World." Here is the piece of the video of complete insanity. Completely ignoring the immense human suffering caused by these lockdowns, the WEF considered it was all worth it because carbon emissions were down at 7% in 2020. Number 7. Pushing for a great reset. The WEF perceives the pandemic as an opportunity. It is not only an opportunity to reshape our personal existence, but to restructure the entire world structure according to its principles. The WEF calls it the Great Reset. They can track us through our clothes, but put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provisions for the flesh. Romans 13 verse 14. They will offer bunkers and shelters, but there is a mansion in your name. Endure until the end, Jesus says. Do not set your mind in temporal comfort. Set your minds on heavenly riches. Kindly type on the comment section, "Jesus, you are everything to me." If this prophecy video has been helpful, kindly like and share to all. And may we all continue to seek truth in Bible prophecy.